reflected lights on the berries. So just want a tiny bit on the dark side. Just barely there. And then a few up in here. Okay. And then we're going to do our vein lines with a tiny little liner. I think it tells you to use the #1 script, but that's too thick for me. And I'm going to use a tiny little, it's a monogram, it's a 20-aught highlight value, and water to make it flow. Okay, and then you're just going to pull those vein lines in. I'll start with this one. I'm going to start here and pull it down. Okay, just keep it that. Just keep it a thin mix. And you shouldn't have any problem getting those thin lines. You want to check your photos and you want to follow the curves of your leaves. Use your extender, that will help your little liner to glide. You can even put your extender in your liner. That will also help to make a real thin mix. Then if you want to come back and go over again with your tints, your blue and your red tints, you can, because you might have painted some of them out with these. Okay, my problem leaf. Okay, and we don't take it up any farther because it's flipped. These might look pretty bright to you, but they do dry down darker. Ooh, that one got away from me. Okay. And let's see. Not really showing us the veins here. Can leave those go. And then we have a little bit of a highlight back here. Okay. I'm going to let this dry and see how I like these leaves when they're done. There are several places that I don't like what's going on with them. There are I don't think I have enough shadows, and some of my turns and things aren't enough. Some of my highlights aren't enough, some of my deeps. So when you get past this, if you go back and you see something that you think needs worked on, then go ahead and work on it and put in what you think it needs. Now we still do need to do our last highlight on the berries, and let's see if I can find, go back and look in my instructions and find the color we're supposed to put on those berries. We are supposed to put a dot of warm white. Okay, so let me grab that out. Oops, that's medium white. Yeah, it always makes good sense to check your bottles before you pour it out. That bottle's almost empty. Okay, so I'm going to continue to use my little liner because it is small, and I'm just going to put my little shine sparkle dots on the berries. Just barely touch it down. Follow your photo. Not every one of them gets a shine mark. Many of them do, but not everyone. Okay, put one here and put a bigger one there, and up here just barely. Okay, so dry it, glaze it, and then go back over it if you see any changes that you want to make. If you want to make this a little less transparent, a little more there, you can go back over that again with the Hansa yellow. And here, let me show you how we can do that. Do it on that one. Put extender on it. Put your angle brush into the Hansa yellow. Blend it out on your palette. And then just come right back down over it on one side. Let it dry, and then go back over it on the other side. And that will brighten that up. You can leave it transparent if you like. It should stay a little bit transparent, but you can leave it very transparent if you want, or go over it one more time. Leave the hole in the middle though. Okay, and we have one more thing that we need to do, and that's going to be our faux finish on the outside edge of our plate. Finish these real quick. Okay, I'm going to dry and glaze my center design, and then we'll come back and do the faux finish.